What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode we are going to be looking at XRP as usual, as well as Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, as well as Vong and the S&P 500. So quite a lot of very interesting, and I'd almost say even peculiar things to check out in today's video. Yesterday we left off, you can see, I'll pull up yesterday's episode here, talking about how we are getting very close to seeing a breakout. Breakout could be happening ASAP because we are filling in the gap of a technical indicator that we had just recently discovered. And you can see right here, there is probably one forming on Solana or on XRP as well, but mainly we've been focused on the Ethereum 4-hour symmetrical triangle. This is huge. This is certainly good news if you ask me, as we are filling out this gap quite nicely, getting very close to making a decision. We may even be able to extend it something along the lines of this as we slowly start to constrict and kind of get close to making that decision, and it's going to happen very soon. But you can see with something like XRP, we might even be able to draw a 4-hour one as well. As you can see, short term, there is a lot of stuff going on. Oh, without a doubt, we could certainly probably throw up some sort of, support right here, maybe this resistance, but you can kind of see that gap that's starting to fill in. Certainly looks nice if you ask me. And as this fills in, it will eventually come to some point of decision time, which is what we're pretty much waiting for at this point here. But I'm very excited to go over and discuss everything with you in today's video. So with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's get right into today's episode. Now, guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember Bidfi is doing their half-decade anniversary. For those that want to check out Bidfi here, they're doing a lot of free stuff right now that they're giving away because they've been around now for 5 years, since 2020. That's when they were, that was the date of inception here. But what's super cool is if you head on over to Bidfi's website with the link down in the description below, click on the 5 here, and you actually will be able to partake in a couple of these events and claim some free stuff here. You can see if you scroll down, there's different events that you can take advantage of here. And if you're new to the channel or new to Bidfi or even old to Bidfi, you can just check this every day and see how you can enter. And sometimes they give you some free stuff too. So you'd be able to scroll and pick draw now and pick some free prizes here up to, I got like 10 USDT free a couple of times here, but there's some other cool prizes here. And then the second event is to draw these cards, and you can see I've already been entered because we've drawn 5 out of the 7, which would allow me to get into the 10,000 USDT prize pool here. But we're trying to get, obviously, the all 7, so I can get into the $70,000 prize pool. That would be even cooler here. And you can see how you can accumulate and get some more cards to take advantage of. And they even have a event 3 for you to check out as well. Lots of ways to enter, multiple events, and you also have event roles here. So all the information is on this page. Definitely make sure to check out Bidfi down below, and we'll check them out later on in today's episode here. But to dive right into today's video here, starting off with XRP, lots of consolidation. We're filling in the gap beautifully here, starting to consolidate. Beautiful lower high, lower low flags taking place here, filling in this gap. It's excellent if you ask me. It's absolutely excellent. Starting to consolidate. We just recently fell to the downside. You can see we almost pinball off support. Resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. It's so obvious what is happening right now as we fill in this gap beautifully here. And as you guys can see, we're getting close to making that decision again. We even said it yesterday, who really cares what happens? Because even if we break down, we'll still be able to take advantage of this with a huge short opportunity here. So even if we reject off this resistance here and dump, we'll have a huge short, and we'll be able to take advantage of it on whatever exchange if you're choosing here. Today, Bidfi, tomorrow could be BITUNIX, whatever it is that we want to use. But we are testing out BITUNIX, which is super cool. And more information on them will be in tomorrow's episode here. But if we close below this, we will get in for a short position. Really, we're looking for the conservative closure above pretty much $2 here. This floor, if the floor is broken, we'll buy in for a short. If the ceiling is broken, we'll buy in for a long. It's that simple. It's that easy. we'll take advantage of it ASAP. Just keep your eyes peeled on the markets here, because once we get that confirmation and it looks like we really want to break up, we'll be able to buy in and take advantage of that position before most other people are. It's giving us a pretty sizable heads up. Trading at 40 on the RSI, things look absolutely excellent. When it comes to XRP, current coin market cap up 1%. Everything is starting to float higher. We have things like Fart Coin, which is insane, up 20%. That really tells you the state of the market right now. But we are starting this uptrend, which looks excellent, if you ask me. Every crypto is starting to reverse rally, starting to swing to the upside here. I'm certainly excited to see where this market does decide to head to, but we've been undervalued and falling for so freaking long that it's about time that we expect to see that reversal take place, and it should be happening sooner than later here. So keep your eyes peeled on that, because that is going to happen sooner than later here, that we're starting to see this reversal up. It's pretty much kind of allowing us to affirm or assure that we are due to see a reversal like this to take place. And we'll do so on Bidfi, the number one cryptocurrency leveraging exchange, or one of the number one ones that I like to use on the platform here. They've been around for 5 years. Excellent. Definitely make sure to check them out. Link down below. They also have a reward center and a demo trading account, as you guys can see that I am pulling up. So you could take advantage and earn up to $8,100 in free bonus cryptocurrency by signing up, like I said, down below, hitting deposit and trading rewards as well, or limits and or not as quotas or whatever you want to call it here, to get that free bonus crypto. And then you have a demo trading account with $50K in demo money to practice trading your skills, get familiar with the exchange, learn how everything works. This is the best way to do it. I don't recommend anyone to just start live trading, because you can lose a lot of money. It's not worth it. Test out how well you are on the demo account, practice your skills, get familiar with the exchange, because every exchange is different, and then head over to live trade and use the bonus money that you've accumulated to take advantage of using the exchange's money and not yours. So definitely recommend that. But otherwise, moving forward, outside of XRP, Solana has beautifully broken above its major resistance here, filling in this gap nicely. We've come up to test price ceiling, boom, broke through it, and here we are rallying to the upside. It's excellent here, heading back up. Looks like we had a little bit of turbulence, a little bit of problem zone, but we knew when to buy in. We knew the prime buy-in opportunity would be once we close above this resistance here, and we did. So we are easily heading back to the upside here. So this was a good buy-in right over here, a long-term hold. As we said, target is going to be at moving average. We had a bit of a speed bump here, but it looks like we're trying to break through that today. And there's a good chance that if we do, it's not too late to take advantage of this, as we are due to hit a target of $170 on Solana here. So I do believe there's a lot to head up to, which is definitely exciting news if you ask me. And then moving forward from Solana, looking at these other cryptos like Ethereum here, we're inside a beautiful ascending fractal. Obviously, anything can happen, but that is certainly one that is very obvious. This is extremely obvious, the fractal that we're forming here, and we're looking hopefully to consolidate out of it. I mean, biasedly, I'd like us to break through up to moving average, but we could easily hit it and dump. Either way, we'll be able to take advantage of these trades. So just pay attention to them on the short term, on the 4 hour. Let me just recenter this here for us. This is what we're mainly looking at here. And then lastly, Bitcoin seems like yesterday confirmed closure here. It looks like we're trading above moving average. This is excellent news if you ask me. We're looking for XRP to break through here and form its second shoulder pattern here, which would then see a major run up followed by a crash. But until then, we would at least have this beautiful run to the upside to expect. So pay attention to that. I'm excited to see the results of a lot of these cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin looks like it wants to start to head up too, which would cause all these other cryptos to do the same thing. Excitingly enough, Vong is heading back up to where we closed up to where we started yesterday. That is very exciting news. That's where we're starting to head up to here. We're likely, and I'm hoping that we see the rebound and we start to reverse off this come this week. That's ideally the goal here. Hopefully we don't break through that into the floor here, because we are due for some sort of reversal to the upside. That's truly the pattern that I am looking for, is that reverse swing back up. But we'll see if it happens. Who knows? Otherwise, looking at the S&P here, you can see we're also heading down, but following a very similar pattern with the stock market as well. So, or with Vong, the Russell 1000 as well. So it's really hit or miss here, but I do believe that we should see that reversal rally back up. I really do think it's time to see that sooner rather than later. But with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. See you in tomorrow's video. Peace.